Hi there, my name's Fiona, and what's on my mind today is Koha purchase suggestions. Now, purchase suggestions are a great piece of functionality that allow the library users to be able to request that the library should consider purchasing material. But often when I'm talking to customers, whether it's being in training or just in general conversation, there is some dislike to the suggestions in the sense that they don't want them to be there available for anybody to use. So 2211, there is a new system preference that helps to control that. So let's take a look. We go to our Koha administration area, and if I just do a search for suggests, we'll get a whole matching list of system preferences. And down at the OPAC area, we have obviously the ability to switch purchase suggestions on. So you've got the flag there to enable or disable. Now, there's nothing new with that. That had always been there. But what is new is at 22.11, there is a new system preference called Suggestion Patron Category Exceptions. The description of this reads that when you have purchase suggestions enabled, you are then able to make that further selection to specify if there are any patron categories that should not be allowed to create those purchase suggestions. So if we click on the little drop down here, you get a list of all the patron categories that are set up and configured on your Koha system. So it is important to remember that this is the exception. So by default, if it's switched on, then everybody can create a purchase suggestion unless you specify that some should not be able to. So I'm going to say on my system that actually I don't want children or young adults to be able to create purchase suggestions. I'm happy for, our standard adult patrons and such like to do it, but not the children or the young adults. And so if I just save those preferences. Now, if I come over into the OPAC, if I log on as myself from the right-hand side here, I'm going to see on the left-hand side that I have got the purchase suggestions tab in here. Okay, now if I just go to the back into the staff side, and if I have a look at my patron record that just got on screen there in the OPAC, you can see that I've got the category of patron here. Okay, so I'm logged in and I can see purchase suggestions tab here. When I click on that, I get the list of suggestions that I've created in the past. I've got the ability to search for a new purchase suggestion and so on. And if I do a catalogue search for something that is not found in the catalogue, I also get the link to make a purchase suggestion. Okay, so that's standard functionality. That's how we're used to working. However, that new system preference changes things slightly. So if I log out and if I log in as a different user this time, so I shall log in as Isla's user record. Now, just to show you here, we go back in to our staff interface, and if I search for Isla in here, just to let you see, she has the category of young adults. Okay. So now, when I've logged in as Isla, you can see that I don't have the purchase suggestions tab on the left-hand side. And if I do a search for something that's not in the catalogue, I no longer have the ability to create a purchase suggestion either. And again, just to recap, that's controlled by this new system preference where you can restrict access to who is allowed to create purchase suggestions based on their patron category. So it's just a nice new system preference. I thought I would flag it as a nice new enhancement because that might change some libraries' approaches to whether or not they allow the purchase suggestions because it's now no longer an all or nothing approach. Okay, I hope you found that useful and thank you very much.